Hello, bee people. We kind of didn't do a very good job last time when we came to set these hives up. So we're going to talk about how we split our hives. When we dig down in here, you'll see we had put our brood over each other, added brand new frames, pushed our pollen out if that was possible, and added comb on each side of the brood. And then we moved all the honey up to this box. So this is a honey super because we have deeps and mediums. And then it's starting to rain a little bit, so we'll see how long I can not go without putting my veil on. So there they are. Oh. Interesting what they're doing. And also, so this was all honey, and then of course we added brand new foundation. We're always trying to get new comb. Yeah, I heard them.
And our goal today is to take a split with the old queen, correct?
Yes, our goal is to take a split with the old queen, and then we have virgins in the incubator. We're going to be back in 4 to 5 days, tear down all the queen cells and put a virgin in. The virgins just save us time with the brood. And when we were in here, you got the smoker?
Mm-hmm.
We marked the frames, so you can see we marked the frames with a dot green for this year, and lets us know that these are brood frames. Makes it easier when we go back. So this is what most people have the hardest time, finding the queen. So you can see we mark these. So we have 4 brood frames down here, and I don't remember what it was.
4?
5 brood frames up here. It's March 4th, I think.
No, it's April 5th.
Oh, it's April 5th. All right. So our flow's coming on in about a month. So when we do this, we're going to take the queen, take some brood, knock these hives down to 6 frames is what our goal is. 3 frames, over 3 frames of brood. Because we're using virgins and we're going to put her in there, we're going to take the queen and we're going to let it go 5 days. So that's 5 days of brood that you're going to lose. And then we're going to put a virgin in and she's ready to fly. She'll be back in 10 days. That's 15 days of brood that we used. We still have 6 days of brood left. Where if you just let them do it on their own, you would be out of brood. So that's why we do it this way. We'll put these girls in around the 8th. In 30 days, her young will be hatching out. Let's see, man.
And we'll get the benefit of a brood break, correct?
A little one, yes.
Okay.
All right, I'm not gonna play. It's raining. They don't like me, and they know I'm gonna take their queen. I got my old jacket on because I was letting somebody use my newer one. Things wore out. It's been a good jacket though. All right, let's go in here. We are looking for the queen. So she's either going to be on these brood frames or the one right next to it. So chances are she's not on here. This is a nectar pollen frame, which we put in here, and they've already put nectar and pollen in it in just a few days that we've been gone. She's not in there. Kind of too many eggs on that to take it. We're looking for emerging brood, some pollen, and nectar if we can find it. So there's a nice frame to take. We use some 5-frame equipment. They grow really fast in it. Probably everybody can't find the queen. I always generally find her real quick. She's in the other box. Brought some replacement things.
Yes, they're under that lid.
Now, I'm going to set this on here because I'm going to set this up here. I don't want her running on me. Oh, see how quiet they sound? She's here. So last time we were in here, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames of brood up here. That's too many frames of brood because said it was the 5th.
Mm-hmm.
We're 1.5 brood cycles away from our nectar flow. So all these would hatch out. So these 5 frames of bees would turn into 10, 12.5 frames of bees. That's too many bees. They'll swarm on you. So here's a little dot from last year. It was red. Just a little code we use. Alright, still looking for the mama. Of course it's going to take forever. Probably going to be on the last frame.
There she is.
Good eye. Alright. See what the other side looks like. We're going to take this, put it in our little split. See what's on this next one. How many did we leave in the bottom? 3?
Yes.
Alright. It's got a nice band of pollen on it, which they're going to need because it's just going to be young bees in here. Nice frame of nectar. And then nice frame of comb for her to get right on laying on. This is shaking a frame of bees. So shaking doesn't mean violent, just There you go. If some don't come off, some don't come off. Now we're going to redo our brood. We're going to leave these boxes just right here. So that's why we're going to give them a few extra nurse bees that can't fly, because the other bees are just going to fly home.
So we put all the brood in the center?
We put all the brood in the center. You know, the best of the center you can. Okay. Knock them in here. So this box was the 8 honey frames that they went through winter with and didn't use. We pulled them up here, which gives us a queen excluder, adding a couple new frames. And that's where you saw the new frames down here. At this point, there's Mama over here in the box. That's our insurance hive. If everything goes south on us, we have her in the box. The goal here is we'll come back in 4 to 5 days, tear down all the queen cells. This is a biggie. Tear out all the queen cells, and then we're gonna put one of our virgins in here that's ready to fly. We've had her on the table running around, just buzzing across the table. We know her wings work. We know all her legs are there. We know she's using her antenna, and we mark her and put her in a cage, bring her back, put her in here. That's where having a handy little box like this, or even them little 1-inch shims, so you just lay her on top. 10 days later, you should see eggs. All's good. If you do that right now, she's going to have some frames laid up and have bees hatching out by this time next month, right in our flow. We can do this again. Maybe not this heavy, because we need heat right now. But we can take her in a frame of brood and let them go through the nectar flow. Or you can go back to your original queen and take a couple frames of brood from her and put them back in here, because you're going to take hers from her.
Using your new split as a brood builder, essentially.
Correct. There's many options here. So I get 2 splits off this hive right before the nectar flow. And I'm still leaving them, at this point, 6 frames of brood. That's almost 6 packages of bees, which is 3 pounds a piece. You're not quite getting 3 pounds off all of these, but if you averaged it to 2 pounds, that's 12 pounds of bees right now, not counting what this new queen's gonna lay up. That's a lot of bees. Watch it, they could swarm again. We're doing this really early because they're huge, that's all. And we want another split. And then we want lots of honey. So there you go. Have any questions, just ask. we'll do another video on whatever questions you have. Thanks.